Well, good evening. Welcome to what is my second Bobcast of the evening, because I did the first one. I've done it on my iMac using Quick Move or Movie Quick or something strange. Anyhow, it appeared to be recording and it didn't save. So that was it. So a little bit of a different podcast today, and I've just lost all my jokes actually, which is incredibly annoying. But there we are, part of life. Part of life's rich tapestry. There's not going to be many jokes today because sadly one of my great friends died at about 10 to 7 this evening. A member of our congregation, someone I've come to know and love very dearly. And he died of coronavirus as well as underlying cancer. He's the reason I'm isolated at the moment, because I spent some time with him just before he went into hospital. And what a brave, courageous man. Never gave up at all. He always fought and fought with it, and sadly the two things got the better of him, surrounded by his family. But of course, in these days of restrictions, all a little bit different. That dog is snoring for Britain, didn't it? That's because I took them out earlier on. I didn't take them out because that would be irresponsible. We took them round the garden, and I did a bit of grass cutting, and the dogs were chasing the lawnmower, as you say, which could have been a bit difficult if they got there, or they'd been stumping around for quite a long time. So this lovely guy who passed away, he was the most generous man I've met, and somebody of huge integrity, somebody who knew he was dying, somebody of great faith, and someone who didn't run around shouting it from the rooftops, but you knew that he believed deeply, and his faith was very much part of him in church every week. But this brings the reality of this, because he's the first person that I've known who's died of coronavirus. It's just been names up to now. It's just been numbers for me. Maybe it's not for you, and I pray it hasn't been, but that's what it is for me. It's been numbers. But now when I see on the news tomorrow somebody died in the Borders, he was an 80-year-old with underlying health issues, I'll say, I know he wasn't. He was my pal. He was someone's husband. He was someone's dad. He was someone's granddad. He was someone's great-granddad. He was someone's business partner. He was someone's employer. He was someone who invested. He was someone who was many things. He was a real person. And so I think I want to say to you tonight, as part of this Bobcast, that this is real. And we're having to work hard to stay in, not to do the things we'd want to do. Things get difficult, and it gets annoying. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to nip out for 3.5 tons of smoked salmon, whatever it happens to be. But actually we can't. We've got to fight this together. And gosh, I feel like Boris. But we have got to fight this together, and we've got to do it. No exceptions, really. None whatsoever, hard as it may seem. So let's try and do that. I think one of the sad things that has upset me is that, because just after his death, I got involved in quite a lot of phone calls, and involved in sending out some emails. Tried to send out one of those blanket emails, with sort of 120 blind copies, and the whole lot bounced. What's a day for it to bounce? Come on, Gmail, get your act together. Got things to do. Got far too busy to be messing around, deleting all that, trying to work out which ones hadn't bounced. So if you've had 2 from me tonight, blame Gmail, don't blame me. That's Gmail. Anyhow, there we go. Usually they're very good, to be fair to them. So sadly I was doing that, and I didn't get the opportunity to go out into Forestfield, into the street that we live in, and clap, because I wanted to go and clap at 8 o'clock to say thank you to everybody involved in the NHS, all the workers, the people who keep the hospitals clean. I see lots of them when I do my hospital broadcasting. The people who do all the admin in the background. Of course, the doctors and the nurses and the auxiliaries and all those other people as well. Those people who just make sure everything ticks. There are hundreds of people in the background. The people ordering the supplies. What a job that must be. Oh, I need 3.5 million masks, please, and can I have them yesterday? Because if not, people will complain. Yeah, okay, fine. I think I might have a box in the garage, John. Yeah, it's the reality is different, isn't it? So yeah, it's a sort of strange thing, really. And also chemists, big queues in the chemist today. I believe I wasn't there, but somebody went down and they said they were standing behind a duck, 3 feet apart, of course. Got to make sure you keep those distances. Girls used to say that to me all the time when I was a boy, and now I know why, because they didn't want to get coronavirus. And keep those distances. But there's a friend of mine was down at the chemist, and there was a duck in front of him, and the duck got up to the counter and produced a lipstick, and said, "Can I have that, please?" And the person said, "Certainly, that'll be £4.97, please. Very good quality lipstick, very good price in that particular chemist." And the duck said, "I've no cash, put it on the bill." It's like those Russian dolls, that joke, isn't it? They're just so full of themselves, and keep repeating on each other. But today is a sad day, and it is a sad day for us. It's a different day because, of course, a member of our congregation, a key member for 40 years, has died, and we're not going to be able to have a funeral. We will have a funeral, but it'll just be a small gathering of friends. Not even of friends, of close family around a grave. We won't be able to have anything in church. And so everything is upside down and topsy-turvy. But I think it gives us a time... Oh, sorry, scratch your ear. I think it gives us a time and an opportunity to do a bit of dreaming. What do we really want to do? We've got all this time. How should we plan our lives? Where should we take it forward to? What will we do? Islands in the sun, whatever it happens to be. To do some dreaming and to really live those dreams, and then say, okay, right, what are we going to do to breathe new life when we come through this? Because we will come through it. That's a life. Rob was very pragmatic. He knew he was going to die, but he lived life to the full. It was a really special, and I salute him today, because I've enjoyed being his friend, being his chum, as he called me. Only for 5 years. Other people have known him so many more. But he was a great father, husband, grandfather, great-grandfather, business partner, friend, so many things. And he would want me to say to you, I don't know if he knew he had coronavirus, he did at the end, he would want me to say to you, just take care. Stick to those rules, play by them, don't push them. Don't say, well, it's only me, I can nip out, I can do this, I can do that, I can drive my car, I can walk my pet monkey, whatever it happens to be. Don't do that, because he would want you to say, actually, let's stay safe and don't go through some of the things that he goes through. It is emotional. All these things are emotional. Baptisms, funerals, bar mitzvahs, weddings. Gosh, I did a wedding not very long ago. It was so emotional. Oh dear, even the cake was in tears. So, tomorrow, another Bobcast. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Take care of yourselves, God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow. If you like it, leave a few comments. If you don't like it, leave a few comments. If you think you can do better, well, have a go. See you, mate. Thank you for all the years I shared with you, the things you taught me. Love you. Bye.